Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and the Restless official 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kane comes clean, Daniel and Tessa press reset, NIKKI and Victoria go west, Adam takes Billy's goat, and Sharon is as dangerous as Noah because she is determined to learn the truth about what truly happened to her and Nick's son. For more information about these teasers and much more, continue reading. October 27th, Kane confesses to Lily once more, despite the fact that it is difficult to accept that he still harbors secrets. Daniel and Tessa established new guidelines for themselves in an effort to strengthen their bond following that kiss. Chelsea and Adam are up against an unforeseen obstacle. Hopefully, they can present a unified front. October 28th, Victor makes an unexpected agreement, possibly with PHYLLIS, about Kane's pilfered AI program? That would be an unholy alliance. Jack gets a mysterious message. Well, They came from a dead Diane the last time he received those. Adam pushes Billy too far since far enough is never enough to him. October 29th, NIKKI and Victoria arrive in Los Angeles, anxious to be there for Nick and worried about Noah. In an attempt to obtain information about Audra, Kyle questions SIENNA. Will the owner of the club provide the dirt? PHYLLIS defends her rights. Given that she stole his valuable intellectual property, hopefully she did his better than Kane did. October 30th, will the lawyer be persuaded to accept Victor's offer of a second chance to Michael? Billy and PHYLLIS exchange intelligence, acting civil for once. It will be interesting to see if they are indeed deceiving each other. Jack takes a stand to defend Jabot and his father's legacy because the cosmetics company is always being attacked. October 31st, Sharon goes down a perilous path in her quest for information regarding Noah's accident. Do you want to wager that it leads to the mystery man persona played by Roger Howarth? Claire reveals a new side to Holden. Could that alter his future perception of her? Kyle puts aside his grudge towards Audra and goes above and above for Harrison. The upcoming week of The Young and the Restless from October 27th to 31st is set to deliver heart-stopping moments, long-buried confessions, shocking alliances, and the kind of emotional turmoil that shakes Genoa City to its core. From Kane's haunting admission to Sharon's descent into dangerous obsession, every day promises to peel back another layer of deceit, desire, and desperation. For those who thought things couldn't get more intense, think again, because the residents of Genoa City are about to face their greatest tests yet. October 27th, Kane's confession and Daniel and Tessa's reset. It's a day of reckoning for Kane Ashby, who finds himself once again backed into a corner by his own conscience. After months of carrying the weight of lies and half-truths surrounding the stolen AI program, Kane finally comes clean to Lily. Yet this confession isn't just about business, it's about their marriage, their trust, and the ghosts of every betrayal that has come before. Lily listens, her face torn between compassion and exhaustion, knowing that loving Kane has always meant living on the edge of heartbreak. But this time feels different. Kane's voice trembles as he admits he never truly let go of his guilt, nor the secrets that followed him like a shadow since the AI scandal began. His admission that Victor Newman might have offered him a deal to cover his tracks leaves Lily reeling. Could it be that even in confession, Kane still hides more than he reveals? The look in his eyes says it all, redemption may be too far gone. Elsewhere, Daniel and Tessa decide to press reset. After that kiss, the one that blurred the line between old habits and new love, both realize that if they are to survive, they must rebuild from the ground up. For Daniel, it means confronting the emotional wreckage of his past with Heather and the fear of losing another person he truly cares about. For Tessa, it means redefining her identity as an artist, a mother, and a woman torn between freedom and family. The reset is symbolic, not just of their relationship, but of the courage to start again when everything feels broken. Meanwhile, Chelsea and Adam face a new and unexpected obstacle. The two have danced this dance before, of attraction, resentment, and co-parenting chaos, but this challenge feels different. It's as if fate itself is testing their ability to stand united. With Adam's temper and Chelsea's lingering insecurities, the cracks threaten to split them apart just when they need each other most. October 28, Victor's unholy alliance and Adam's dangerous games. The following day brings the bombshell no one saw coming. Victor Newman, the master manipulator himself, makes a shocking agreement, possibly with none other than Phyllis Summers. The topic? None other than Kane's stolen AI program. The whispers around Newman Enterprises suggest an unholy alliance, one that could merge Victor's corporate power with Phyllis's cunning ingenuity. If true, it means the old titan and the red-haired schemer could soon wield technological dominance that threatens everyone from Jabot to Chancellor Winters. But Phyllis never makes a deal without a plan. She's well aware that Victor uses people as pawns, and she's determined not to be one of them. Yet the allure of reclaiming power and beating Kane at his own game might just cloud her better judgment. Jack Abbott, meanwhile, receives a mysterious message that rattles him to his core. The last time he received something this cryptic, it was from the dead, Diane Jenkins herself. Now, a new message appears to bear her signature again, or perhaps that of someone impersonating her. Either way, the chill down Jack's spine is undeniable. Could someone be playing with his mind again, or has Diane's past returned to haunt them both? As for Adam, far enough has never been enough. He continues to push Billy Abbott past the point of no return. Their feud, already teetering on the edge, explodes when Adam goads Billy about his failures, his addiction, his insecurities, his inability to protect those he loves. But Billy isn't the same man Adam once toyed with. This time, Billy fights back, verbally cutting deep and reminding Adam that he, too, has destroyed lives, including his own son Connor's peace of mind. Yet instead of backing off, Adam smirks. For him, provoking Billy is a sport, but this time, the game could turn deadly. October 29th, the Newmans go west and Phyllis fights back. As the week continues, NIKKI and Victoria Newman head west to Los Angeles. Their hearts are heavy with fear for Nick and concern for Noah, whose accident still haunts the family. The City of Angels, however, offers no peace. Their arrival sets off ripples across both Newman Enterprises and their personal lives, especially as whispers surface about Nick's connection to the mysterious SIENNA and what really happened the night of Noah's crash. Back in Genoa City, Kyle Abbott confronts SIENNA Bacall, the enigmatic club owner whose ties to Audra Charles may hold the key to uncovering the truth. Kyle's desperation shows, his need for answers outweighs his caution. He leans on SIENNA, hoping charm or intimidation might coax out the information he needs. But SIENNA is no fool, she knows leverage when she sees it. The question is, will she help him, or will she protect Audra and her own secrets? Meanwhile, Phyllis stands her ground, defending her rights, and her pride. She's been accused of theft, manipulation, and deceit before, but this time, it's personal. With Kane coming clean to Lily, Phyllis knows she must protect herself from the fallout. Her tone sharpens, her eyes flash, and she swears she'll never let another man undermine her brilliance. She may have stolen Kane's intellectual property, but in Phyllis's mind, she simply outsmarted him. After all, in the ruthless world of Genoa City business, survival is the only morality that matters. October 30th, deals, deceptions, and family wars. On October 30th, Victor once again proves he's not done playing God. This time, he extends an offer to Michael Baldwin, giving him a supposed second chance. But as everyone knows, when Victor offers redemption, there's always a price. Will Michael take the bait, or will he finally resist the gravitational pull of Victor's control? Meanwhile, Billy and Phyllis sit down for a rare civil exchange. The two have shared both passion and pain, betrayal and alliance, and now, intelligence. As they discuss Kane, Adam, and the ongoing AI drama, their conversation brims with tension. Are they truly collaborating, or merely setting each other up? Beneath the surface smiles and witty jabs lies a power play neither can afford to lose. At Jabot, Jack Abbott takes a firm stand to defend his father's legacy. The company has always been more than business, it's the Abbott family's soul. But with enemies circling, Jack knows sentiment won't be enough. His speech to the board, filled with conviction and love for John Abbott's memory, electrifies the room. For a moment, Jack's leadership shines again. Yet as he leaves the meeting, the shadows return. The mysterious message he received still lingers, and deep down, Jack knows the war for Jabot has only begun. October 31st, Sharon's dangerous descent and Claire's revelation. Halloween in Genoa City arrives with real horrors, none more haunting than Sharon Newman's transformation. Grief has always driven Sharon to dangerous extremes, but this time, it's something darker. Her determination to uncover what truly happened to Noah consumes her every waking moment. Friends try to reason with her, Nick, Mariah, even Faith, but Sharon can't stop. Each clue she finds, each lie uncovered, pulls her deeper down a rabbit hole that could destroy her sanity. Rumors swirl that Sharon's investigation leads her straight to the mysterious new man played by Roger Howarth. Is he a bystander, a witness, or something far more sinister? Sharon's instincts tell her he's connected, but her fixation blurs the line between truth and paranoia. Those close to her start to worry that Sharon's grief might turn her as dangerous as Noah himself, a mother mirroring the pain and rage of her lost son. Elsewhere, Claire Grace shows a new side to Holden, one that leaves him questioning everything he thought he knew. Vulnerability replaces manipulation as she opens up about her past, her regrets, and the choices that led her here. For once, Holden sees not the schemer, but the woman underneath. The revelation might just change his perception, and his future. And while chaos brews everywhere, Kyle sets aside his anger toward Audra for one reason only, Harrison. In a rare display of maturity and grace, Kyle proves that fatherhood comes before vengeance. He extends an olive branch, showing Audra that despite their battles, their son's happiness must come first. It's a quiet moment amid the storm, but one that could reshape their fractured relationship. The bigger picture, a town on the brink. As the week closes, Genoa City stands on the edge of multiple implosions. Cain's confession might cleanse his soul but destroy his marriage. Phyllis and Victor's alliance could spark a corporate apocalypse. Adam and Billy's rivalry threatens to spiral into violence. NIKKI and Victoria's trip west may uncover truths they wish they never found. And Sharon's obsession, that desperate, trembling need for answers, could drive her into the arms of danger. It's a week of resets, reckonings, and revelations. Old wounds reopen, alliances shift, and the ghosts of the past refuse to stay buried. As October fades into November, one truth becomes clear: in Genoa City, the line between love and destruction has never been thinner. And as Sharon whispers to the empty air, "Tell me the truth about Noah," a shadow moves behind her. The truth she's chasing is closer than she knows, and far more dangerous than she ever imagined. The 1st of November dawns with an uneasy stillness, the kind that settles over Genoa City just before everything shatters. The morning sky hangs gray and heavy, a mirror to the grief-laden tension brewing across town. In a world where love, ambition, and obsession intertwine, this is the day when all the lies begin to unravel, one truth at a time. At Crimson Lights, Sharon stands by the counter, the scent of coffee and rain mixing in the air. She hasn't slept in 2 days. Her hair is unkempt, her hands tremble as she replays the latest security footage she obtained, a grainy video showing a shadowy figure near the scene of Noah's accident. Every pixel feels like a puzzle piece she's desperate to fit together. Beside her sits a folder of notes and printouts, each page scrawled with timelines, names, and phone records. She whispers Noah's name, her voice raw, as if invoking him might bring him back, or at least bring her peace. Nick enters, eyes weary, voice gentle but edged with fear. "Sharon, you need to stop this. You're driving yourself into the ground." But Sharon barely hears him. Her focus is on the mysterious man in the video, the same one Roger Howarth's character has been seen speaking with near the hospital parking lot. Sharon insists he's not just a passerby, she's convinced he was there the night Noah's car crashed. Nick rubs his temples, frustration brewing. "The police already looked into this, Sharon. They found nothing." Her eyes blaze, full of pain and defiance. "Because they weren't looking, Nick. They stopped after Noah's pulse faded, but I felt something in that room. I know my son's story isn't over. Someone did this, and I'm going to find out who." The air thickens between them. Nick sees the woman he loves, and fears, disappearing into a place where obsession drowns reason. But before he can stop her, Sharon grabs her coat and storms out, clutching the folder like it's her last link to Noah. At Newman Enterprises, Victor's trap springs. Meanwhile, in the sleek, glass-walled conference room of Newman Enterprises, Victor Newman sits behind his desk, eyes sharp and calculating. A silent predator waiting for his prey. Phyllis Summers walks in, her fiery confidence on full display, though underneath, she knows she's stepping into a lion's den. Victor, she begins, if this is about Kane's stolen AI program, we both know what I bring to the table. You need someone who can think 10 steps ahead, someone unpredictable. Victor's smirk is razor thin. Unpredictable, yes. But also, unreliable. Phyllis bristles. Excuse me? He leans forward. You've burned too many bridges, Phyllis. You betrayed Jack, crossed Billy, double-dealt with Adam, and now you want to waltz into my office and promise loyalty? Her lips curl. I'm not promising loyalty. I'm offering results. There's a difference. Victor studies her for a long moment, the silence punctuated by the faint tick of the clock. Then, with a glint in his eyes, he slides a folder across the table. Inside is everything I have on Kane's AI system, prototypes, stolen codes, internal memos. You help me identify the vulnerabilities, and we both win. Phyllis opens the folder slowly. And what's the catch? Victor smiles, that slow, knowing smile that sends a chill down her spine. The catch, my dear, is that you'll be working with Kane. Consider it poetic justice. Phyllis's eyes flash with disbelief. You can't be serious. You want me to team up with the man I stole from? Victor shrugs. In business, betrayal is just another form of negotiation. And besides, I like to see who breaks first. Phyllis realizes then, this isn't a partnership. It's a trap. A test. And Victor is watching to see who devours who first. Kane's guilt and Lily's breaking point. Across town, Lily sits alone at the Chancellor Mansion, staring at the framed photo of her family. The memories cut like glass, their smiles frozen in happier times. Kane's confession from days earlier replays in her mind, his trembling voice, his eyes full of shame. She had wanted to believe him, to believe that this was finally the last lie. But deep down, she knows Kane always carries one more secret. It's his curse, and hers. When Kane enters, soaked from the rain, she doesn't even turn around. You said you told me everything, she says quietly. Was that the truth? Or just the version that hurts the least? Kane hesitates. He wants to say yes. He wants to hold her and make her believe him. But the silence between them says what his words cannot, that the truth is far messier than either of them can bear. Finally, Lily turns, tears brimming. I can't live like this, Kane. I can't keep forgiving a man who keeps giving me new reasons not to. Kane's voice cracks. I did what I did for us. For our family. I didn't want to lose everything again. But you already did, she whispers. You lost me the moment you decided to hide the truth. Kane falls to his knees, pleading, but Lily walks away. The sound of her footsteps on the hardwood floor echoes like a final goodbye. Adam versus Billy, the breaking point. At society, Adam and Billy sit across from each other, the tension between them palpable enough to choke the air. What began as a business rivalry has now evolved into something more personal, a deep, festering hatred that neither man can control. You think you're better than me? Billy sneers. At least I admit when I screw up, Adam. You just rewrite the story to make yourself the hero. Adam leans back, smirking. The difference between us, Billy, is that I don't care what people think. You crave their approval. You want to be the good guy, but deep down, you're just like me, broken. Billy's fist slams on the table, rattling the glasses. You don't know a damn thing about me. Adam's voice drops to a whisper. I know you're one bad day away from falling apart. Just like you always have been. The words hit their mark. For a moment, Billy sees red. He stands abruptly, ready to strike, but stops himself. Instead, he leans in close, voice low and venomous. You keep pushing me, Adam, and one day I'll push back harder. Don't test me. As Billy storms out, Adam watches with a half-smile, though his eyes betray something darker, satisfaction tinged with emptiness. The game may be thrilling, but it's also consuming him. Every victory feels hollow, every battle leaves another scar. NIKKI and Victoria in Los Angeles, the hunt for truth. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, NIKKI and Victoria are greeted by rain and tension. The air buzzes with energy, secrets lurking behind every corner. They've come to be near Nick and Noah, but their mission is twofold: to uncover the truth about the night that shattered their family. At a quiet hotel lounge, they meet with SIENNA, the enigmatic club owner who seems to know far more than she lets on. Victoria slides a photo across the table: Noah's car, twisted and broken. You were there that night, Victoria says firmly. Your club's cameras picked up his car leaving the lot. What aren't you telling us? SIENNA takes a slow sip of wine, her gaze steady. You Newman women always think you can buy the truth. But sometimes, the truth costs more than you can afford. NIKKI leans forward, voice trembling but fierce. My grandson's life is not a bargaining chip. You tell us what you know, now. For a moment, SIENNA says nothing. Then, softly, she replies, there was someone else in the parking lot that night. A man. He argued with Noah before the crash. I don't know his name, but he wasn't a stranger.